Connolly here on 99.9 The Fan continues our coverage of ACC tip-off here in Charlotte, getting ready for men's basketball season in the ACC. DJ Burns, NC State, fifth-year senior big man, joining us now. DJ, thank you very much for taking the time to sit down with us. I follow the social media stuff, so I see the meetups all across the state, right? You're here meeting up with fans, they're meeting up with fans, there's autographs. What's the craziest fan? What were you asked to autograph? What's the craziest interaction you've dealt with this offseason?
I had a very weird interaction. I was using the bathroom and someone comes up behind me and asked, "Can we take pictures and can I sign their kid's arm because they didn't bring anything to sign?" That was probably the most weird experience I've had
In the bathroom.
in the bathroom while I'm currently using the bathroom.
What was the answer? Give me a minute.
Yeah, just give me a second. And I was like, maybe we should go outside of the bathroom to take it. So just come out there when you're done, and I got you.
Well, I feel like that's a logical answer. They can't be upset with that one. What has been kind of the general vibe though? You're seeing all the fans. Obviously, you established yourself as a fan favorite a season ago. Now you're coming back. What's been the general consensus when they interact with you this offseason?
For me, it's just it's been more about of course, all the traveling and things. It's been more about spreading love to those who aren't as fortunate to be able to come to our games. So I wanted to make a big emphasis on that, and then I understand that a lot of people don't give back to the communities that they're in that have been blessing them so much. So I've made an emphasis to do that and just be someone in the community that is showing positive things as so much negative is going on in the world. So.
DJ Burns, NC State big man, joining us here at ACC Tip-Off. Between all the meetings, what was the number one thing to improve on this offseason?
For me, big thing was my defense. There was a few times I would get tired or winded and become a liability, and I wanted to make sure that we eliminate that this year. And I think we've done a pretty good job with the work we put in.
Does that include the foul trouble, right? Because a couple times last year you got caught up in foul trouble, and obviously that takes you out of the game or at least out of your aggressiveness. Have you focused on, or what have you focused on to maybe tame that down?
Being better in the ball screens, being more vertical, and playing certain teams, preparing myself for to not get some charges. I got a lot of those last year, and I've never experienced it at that high of a rate. So definitely was a big emphasis for myself.
Is that just because you're a big guy? The charges, if people are bouncing off of you, that's not always your fault, right?
Nah, it is, but because they called it on me. But yeah, a lot of guys.
A little political. Refs are always right. I hear you.
Yeah, no, they definitely are for sure. Remember, I said that.
Yeah, exactly. We'll pass along. We'll make sure they hear it. We got you.
But yeah, definitely because I'm a bit bigger, or was, it was pretty easy for them to take any contact and just fall to the ground. A lot of teams practice that. At least they told me after they take a charge, they'd be like, "Man, I'm glad I got one. I practiced that for the whole week."
You say you slimmed down a little bit. Walking around. Yeah. Was it diet? Is it cardio? How do you drop some pounds?
I've made both become more intense. Just eating, eliminating bread, and I haven't drunk a soda since my last game. Around the time of my last game last year. Just making any improvement that I can to become, to maximize for my team.
Eliminating bread. That's a sacrifice.
Yeah, for sure.
We're talking with DJ Burns, NC State basketball player. Last year, you were the new guy. This year, 7 new transfers. Is there any bit of advice you've turned and given to some of those guys on how to thrive in a first year with the Wolfpack?
Just mostly staying calm. Some people can get frustrated with themselves more so than what's going on. They'll get frustrated with their performance, and it's like, this is a team sport. It's not about that. If you're not scoring, find a way to pick someone else up in a way that doesn't involve scoring. Just being the ultimate teammate, and that's kind of something that I appreciate the guys. Being more vocal. There's times we have a few guys who are a bit outspoken, and just letting them know that it's okay to speak up. You don't have to be quiet at any moment. That's what we're all about. Is we're gonna be loud, we're gonna be fast, and we're gonna have fun. So
we're gonna be loud, we're gonna be fast, we're gonna have fun. That sounds like a pretty exciting place to play, but also a little bit more unique, right? So many coaches and teams go into the coach speak of, right? Like, nose down, do your work and work hard. The new guys, right? Specifically the transfers and the freshmen, does it take them a while to get used to that? Where, right? Like we've seen you mic'd up in social media and you're having fun, you're joking around. I think the one mic'd up, you learned that you're not a wolf pack, you're a wolf in the pack.
Oh man,
which you had some took you a while to grasp that whole deal. But does it take them a while to get used to kind of the vibe and the fun you guys have?
oh definitely. I think it's getting to the point now where it's like they're getting more comfortable. But when they first got here, it was like, oh wait, I can take this shot and like I'm not gonna get yelled at. Like the coach is like, if you work on this shot, if I know that you work on this shot, I've seen you work on this shot, shoot it. And the offensive freedom that we have, it really gives guys the ultimate confidence and makes them want to play more.
Last one before we let you go. I was researching you before we got here. Correct me if I'm wrong here. You play the stand-up bass, the tuba, the piano, and the saxophone?
Yes, sir, but minus the tuba. I actually dislike the tuba with the passion, so I stopped playing after the first year I learned it.
Okay. You're starting up a band. Which teammates are you bringing with you, and what instruments or roles are they playing?
I need Ernest Ross on the drums. He's gonna bring the best energy out of any teammate that I have. And then I need Breon Pass. I need him as my lead singer.
Okay.
Because he's got a voice about him and he's got a way about him that's real smooth.
And then what are you playing?
I'll probably play the saxophone just because that's something that's smooth. It'll match Breon's voice real well.
All right, there you go. The NC State Wolfpack men's basketball band, as chosen by DJ Burns. DJ, we appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Once again, DJ Burns, NC State, fifth-year senior, joining us here on 99.